What about this light up here?
On.
Hi, everyone, can you hear me? Good, and I need to get the speakers working. Hold on one second. I think it's this one. There we go. Test, test, test. Hi, Stella. Hello, Georgia, Rosanna, Bruno.
Hello, Kazu.
George, hello, Mauro. Hello, everybody. So we're gonna get started. Hi, Hazel. We're gonna give everyone a little time to get in here. I'll give you behind the scenes. You see Bonnie right here. Oh, there they are right now, getting ready.
Just a quick note. I'm
Yes,
Sybil. I just happened to be on George's Zoom thing.
that's no problem.
I don't know if that's helpful or not. Now I'll mute myself. Did you get that?
I did, Sybil. And were you planning to say something today?
Oh, I can. I'm a graduate from 2000, so
Okay.
I'm from the original dinosaurs.
Oh, thank you. The original hippies.
Yes, those two. Yes.
I have a list of everyone that indicated that they want to talk, so I'm going to give priority to these people
Of
first.
course, of course. I'm just happy to see all and see Ohashi again. It's been a long time and he's very much a part of every day of my life. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
Thank you, Sybil. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody, and we'll let everyone have time to get in. I will indicate in the chat, if you indicated when you registered that you want to say something live, then I will indicate to you in the chat who will go first. And I know a couple of people will need co-host ability, so I can do that too. And let's check out the chat here. All right. So as everyone's waiting, I'm going to switch the, oh, just so everyone knows, I'm going through another program, so the audio and lips might be a little out of sync, but you'll get the point. And then while we wait for some other people, maybe another 10 minutes here, I'm going to show you some pictures from our European trip this past April. Oh, there's Federica. Oh, wait, I have to push it. Oh, there we go. Oh, right. So I'll make this the spotlight for everyone. And I'll try to slow down the pictures a little. That's a little fast.
I was like, nobody arranged my chair.
I'm sorry. Do you want to say hi to everyone?
Well, yeah, I want to see that.
You want to see everyone? All right.
Go ahead.
This is very difficult to do it.
Can you see everyone there? And then hold on one second. I want to get this thing.
Hello.
Hold on, I'm going to switch it over for you. Let me just get the chat here. For some reason, I lost my chat. There we go. Chat should be here.
That's great, that's good. Very long.
Isn't that beautiful?
Mm.
This is all Luzerne, Switzerland.
This is where I stay. Going.
So I'm gonna, Ohashi, you wanna say hello to
Yeah.
everyone? Let's switch it over here. And then let
Hello.
me switch the gallery view here. This lighting's a little extreme. You want me to turn off this other light?
Yes.
Mhm,
Let's try this, folks. Let's see here.
mhm.
That's brilliant.
It's okay?
Well,
Oh, no,
still a
no,
little
I
bit.
need it, I need
All right.
it. Because, oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
It casts a shadow.
You can come closer, then you can see that. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, good, thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody, good, beautiful. Yes.
Buonasera Ohashi, buonasera Bonnie.
No, thank you. My, Grace,
Bello vedervi.
yeah. Very good.
You have a nice
Buonasera
laugh,
anche da parte nostra.
Yes, thank you so much, wonderful.
Claudia, good class.
Yes,
Un po'.
Oh, so I switched it back.
yeah.
Stella, hello.
Sarah, yes, thank you so much, Sarah, yes.
Stella's
Yeah,
here,
right.
and George is here, Rosanna. This
Mm.
is Cecilia, Stella, Bruno, Hazel. Thank you.
Mara.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm Mara.
Hi, Marlo, great, yes, I can
So,
see that,
Loredana, hi.
yes, hello, great,
It's like this, the blonde.
yeah.
Mm.
Yes. Wow, thank you, Bruno, it's great.
This is. Oh,
Yes, beautiful, yes, hello. Yes, he just, yes, so happy to see you, entire family, yes, Pennsylvania,
oh.
yes, that's wonderful, hello. Yes,
Oh, Louisa.
Lisa,
Louisa.
thank you, Lisa. Yes, yes, I so happy to see you.
so I'm gonna show them some pictures from the trip, and then you can tell them what's what.
Yes,
Is that okay?
yeah. This is
So-
a photograph, last trip in, show slowly, because.
I'm trying.
Yeah, okay. Yes, in the Switzerland. Last time when I was in Switzerland, it's 1992. So it's about, my goodness, 33 years I was absent. And then, so I came to Switzerland. And this is where I stay. And a beautiful lake, Luzerne Lake. Yes, this is a Luzerne Lake. And somebody, yeah, Katrina, thank you so much, wonderful champagne. And this is a Zurich station. And we are heading for Vienna. And it's the center one is me. And right side, oh, that's right, left side is Peter. And the center is me and Hein and Urike. And this is the Zurich station. Yeah.
Students.
They are my student. This is the cable car in Zurich. And I didn't see the Zurich for a long time. This is Zurich Lake.
This was the original
This is
course of-
where I taught 1982 for the first time in Zurich in Switzerland.
sorry,
This is where I taught.
I don't have a good
this-
picture of the hotel.
And this is a nearby hotel. This is beautiful.
This is Puss in Boots,
Food and boats.
the famous story that now is a
This is
Disney story.
the end of the March this year.
April,
I'm sorry, the end of the April.
and they had beautiful cherry blossoms
This
there.
is beautiful. And this is where I had a wonderful.
This is in Vienna.
Vienna.
This is-
This is Vienna. Margaret and I am working so hard. And this is in front of the teaching room. And Margaret had.
Oh, this is
that's right.
Barbara and Christina.
Barbara and Christine's working so hard. And then.
Oh, nice.
Paolo, Bruno. And this is my class in that Vienna. And
It's a
this
big
is-
class.
Yeah, this is a big class. And yes, and somebody brought a baby. and-
Sonia, this is Sonia.
Sonia,
Yeah.
that's right, Sonia's. And thank you, Georgia.
Georgia, thank you.
Yeah, this is in Vienna this year. And this is Georgia's friend. Thank you, this is Lisa,
And Christina.
Christina, and we had a wonderful dinner. Take a look. Hi, everybody's there. We had a wonderful dinner Saturday night in Vienna. And this is what they are selling books, and this is
Pamela Hanley's.
Pamela Honey's books is there. We miss her very much, and this is a class in Vienna. Yes. And I'm demonstrating on
This is Georgia's cousin,
Georgia's cousin low bucket.
and this is tutorial.
This is the tutorial, and then this is in front of the station.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, this was just a joke, sorry. It's
Yeah.
a plumbing store called Kozak's.
So the
Yeah. Oh, and then these are very nice photos from Switzerland from a professional photographer.
Yeah, this is a wonderful photograph and professional photographer came. Here comes about 70 people came. And then this is one of them.
That's smart.
And this is Katerina and Hein. Yes, we had a wonderful time. 70 people. And then he worked so hard. Wonderful gentleman.
Oh, this was from Vienna.
Thank you so much, Vienna. This is the birthday cake, 50th anniversary of Hashi also 80th my birthday. And that's the birthday cake. And
So it's 1 o'clock now. I just want to get started for everyone. Really quickly, if you don't mind, I'm going to do just a little bit of announcements and promotion, and I'm going to tell everyone, let me remove this, that you should come to Zendo this year.
Yes.
This is at the end of August, beginning of September. It's a 3-day course in the Catskill Mountains. It's very wonderful, and you get to experience the Zen lifestyle while also practicing with Ohashi and Maureen Miller and myself. So please come. And some people came from France last year. I think they're here today. So it's a wonderful experience. At the end of the year, Ohashi will be teaching his 4-day practical in New York City. This is the beginning one, bodywork technique, joyful practice, joyful life with the Ohashi method. 4-day, Thursday through Sunday in New York City. This is today, June 8th. We're very happy to have everyone here, and we have some good times coming up. And really quick, please, in July, We're very happy to be working with Crystal Stone of Crystal Stone Holistics. And we're going to be teaching, Ohashi is going to be teaching Oriental Diagnosis or Reading the Body in New York City at the Pacific College of Health and Science. That's a 2-day, Saturday, Sunday class. Please come check that out. We have a lot of new material. Ohashi has a lot of new material that he's been working on. And finally, the pregnancy course at IYI in August 3 and 4. That's a Saturday, Sunday. Please come check that out. So today, let me put my camera back on. Do this. So today, we're just gonna open some gifts, have some speeches, let people talk. If there's any technical issues, please let me know in the chat. You can open your chat, and I have it open here on my screen so I can see it. And I can hopefully fix it. If the audio is not good, I can switch the microphone. But I have a good audio, good microphone set here. And if you're going to give a speech or would like to present and you need co-host controls, let me know. And I can set that up for you before you start. All right, so we're gonna switch over to Ohashi and Bonnie here. There we go.
Good. But, and thank you so much for coming. This is a very epoch-making day for us. And then, of course, we had a lot of parties last 50 years. But this is a new tech, high-touch party. Bonnie and I and Kazu last 10 days so nervous. And Kazu worked so hard. Then finally, we can arrange. But anyway, I'm very, very happy to talk to you, the people all over the world. And this way, this is also for us is a new challenge for next stage of OHASHI Institute, because technology is our future. Of course, we're streaming many classes nowadays, but we are more interested in arranging more classes to internet. But anyway, this is the 50th anniversary of OHASHI Institute. My name is Ohashi. Actually, in Japanese, my name is OHASHI. O and means big, great, or gigantic. So my name is Big Bridge. Big Bridge. That's a family name. And then my given name is Wataru. And very interesting, my Wataru is walking on the water. On the water. So my family names are used for when I established non-profit educational organization 1974. I put my name, my family names, Ohashi's, Ohashi's Institute. The reason why is because through my my teaching, I want to build up the bridge between Japan and America, which is a Pacific Ocean. Then between the United States and Europe, which is Atlantic Oceans. So this is my goal of my nonprofit educational organization. Teaching, and building up the bridge by my teaching, from my teaching. So that's 50 years. I travel, I make journeys to teach 30 different countries. 30 different countries. Last 50 years. This is including Russia, 1992, and Israel. Yes, I had a good time, Israel, and even Japan. I went back to teach my technique, OHASHI-Method, in English in Japan. And 3 years in a row. And then 30 different countries and 400 different cities and villages and towns. And then we taught many people through our institute organizations. And I don't remember exactly how many students came. Some people say that about 250,000 altogether. But anyway, we have a 4,000 graduate. 4,000 graduate. Sounds a lot, but actually it's not. Because 50 years, 4,000 means 80 students, 80 graduate a year, and 40 in America, and 40 in Europe. So about 4,000 graduate, which is a tremendous, huge numbers. Then I invited only 10% of the graduate, which means 400 people, to give an opportunity to train to be a certified OHASI-Method instructor programs, which means we certify only 400 teachers, certified OHASI-Method instructors, last 50 years. Once more again, I want to use the terms of only 400. Well, the reason why I'm mentioning is I'm not talking about how much we established. I want to say thank you to you. How much you support us. How much you believe us. How much you trust us. We had a hard time many times. Many people like you help us and trust us. And you give us lots of advice, total support. Today, this is not celebration for me. This is a day to celebrate you. You make me what we did it. Without you, I'm not here. So many people really like you. Whenever we had a hard time, you came to believe us and trust us, encourage us to continue. I really want to say thank you to you. Really, I appreciate your help. And you are always with us. Many people 10 years, 20 years. 30 years, some people 40 years, and some people think almost 50 years. We survived. We survived because you. But we have a lot of huge future. I have a lot of ideas. Because of you. I have you. That's the reason I have a future. Thank you so much.
All right, so. What's that?
Yes.
So let's see if maybe we want to ask Claudia Minette.
Yes.
If Claudia is there, and Claudia, we'd also like to share a gift that you sent. Hello, Claudia, let me,
You're gonna take us one.
yes, hold on. So Claudia, which one are you? Are you, can you do the raise your hand, Claudia Minette?
Raise your hand, Claudia.
Yes.
Ciao.
I'm gonna highlight you, Claudia, for everyone.
Please, do you repeat?
No, they can't see that yet. Oh, they can see it there, yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao, do you want to explain the gift that you sent?
Sì. Viviana, Simona, io insomma tutti qua dello Ashatsu Acquiterme abbiamo pensato di fare questo regalo al maestro Hashi attraverso un'opera di Gabriele Barrocu, che è un fumettista qui locale che insegna a Torino presso l'Accademia di Cinematografia. E così gli abbiamo fornito alcune foto, il libro del maestro, e lui ha tratto questo fumetto, e così l'abbiamo mandato come regalo.
Tania, se vuoi.
Thank you so much. Beautiful gift.
Can they see it?
Yeah. Thank
Yeah, I'm going to show everyone now. Hold on one second. And then let me zoom in a little.
The gift was made by a sculpture in which was given several photos by Claudia, and there was a sculpturist who did that for you.
Thank
Ah,
you.
grazie Domenico.
Thank
Ciao
you.
cara,
My
It's
goodness.
a
uno
drawing.
scultore,
Thank
uno
you so
scultore hai
much.
detto, vero?
So
Come
just-
scusa?
Uno scultore hai detto, no? Uno
No, è
scultore,
un fumettista.
un fumettista. Ok. Aiuterò
Thank
Mauro
you
a tradurre la parola.
Cartoonist.
Cartoonist, yes. Very famous cartoonist in Italy who did that for Ohashi Sensei.
Thank you. Wow. Wonderful. Yes. We are going to put in frame. Thank you so much. We received that.
Thank you, Master.
Great. Yes.
All right. And then Claudia, did you want to show any pictures or video? Because I gave you co-host ability.
Yeah.
Se vuoi far vedere
So go ahead.
puoi mostrarlo.
Sì? Allora, volevo così raccontare, prima di tutto mandare il video che ho fatto martedì mattina in occasione.
Dammi uno spazio che ti traduco,
Sì,
così lo sanno
grazie,
tutti.
sì.
Okay, so I'm going to send the video we did on Tuesday morning. Vai.
Con il gruppo Parkinson qua di Acqui.
With the Parkinson group, the group of Acquiterme is working with some Parkinson disease people. So this video has been done with that, with them.
E proprio per, come augurio di buon compleanno.
As a wish for a happy birthday to Hohashi Sensei.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
E così erano un po' scarsi, erano pochi in questa occasione perché cominciano i lavori in campagna, i bambini cominciano ad essere a casa, quindi tanti fanno i nonni e non sono intervenuti. Ma di solito siamo un gruppo più numeroso.
Generally, we are many more people there, but nobody could come to do that. So that was the only one.
Thank you. Yes.
E poi volevo ricordare la prima volta in cui il maestro è così venuto ad Acqui Terme nel 2012.
This is the first time Hohashi Sensei came to Acqui Terme. It was 2012.
Era un seminario all'interno di una serie di seminari che si sono svolti anche a Torino.
There was a series of a seminar online, also in Torino.
E poi invece la seconda volta in cui è venuto il maestro ad Acqui è stato in occasione di un seminario per il Parkinson nel 2017.
2017, second time Hohashi Sensei came to Acqui Terme for a Parkinson's disease seminar, OHASI.
Ed infine nel 2018 è tornato per un altro seminario sul Parkinson.
And the last one in 2018, last one seminar on Parkinson disease with some people you can video.
Che in questa occasione abbiamo chiamato Festival del Parkinson, perché c'erano tanti interventi all'interno del momento.
This time we named this a festival because there were so many people speaking, talking. It was more a festival more than a seminar.
E questo è un piccolo estratto del video di alcuni video che sono stati fatti in quell'occasione.
A small extract of several videos has been made.
La cosa che è stata per me importante è la generosità che il maestro ha dimostrato in queste occasioni.
The most important thing, the generosity that Ohashi shared with us in this occasion, in many occasions.
Perché ha invitato anche chi si prende cura dei malati a partecipare per condividere la propria, insomma, il proprio sapere. Le proprie
Ohashi Sensei also invited those people who take care of the sick, they take care. So they were there and Ohashi Sensei taught them how to take care of the Parkinson's disease people.
E questo è molto importante. Io il sogno, come diciamo noi, Domenico, sarebbe bello.
This is our dream. It would be so nice. This is our dream.
Che in ogni famiglia ci fossero almeno due, direi, almeno due persone istruite nell'OHASHI Method.
So we dream that in every family we have at least two people instructed in the technique of Ohashatsu. That's our dream.
Per poterci aiutare portare benessere all'interno della famiglia prima e poi all'interno della comunità.
To help each other, to support our families, and to bring support to our community as well.
E quindi io ringrazio, io e tutti noi qua, ringraziamo il maestro Hashi per la sua presenza, per il suo sostegno, per il suo insegnamento.
we all here thank Ohashi Sensei for all his teachings, all his support, whatever he has done for us during all those years.
Grazie e
Thank
tanti
you.
tanti auguri di buon compleanno.
And happy birthday again.
Auguri.
Very well.
Go ahead.
And then, 2017, mayor of Akiwatame sponsor our workshop.
Go ahead.
Or just.
Thank you so much.
Il sindaco di Acqui Terme, giusto? È intervenuto, sì, sì.
Nel 2017 dice che il sindaco di Acqui Terme è intervenuto.
Ciao
Thank you.
Mauro.
Ah, scusa, sono intervenuto io nella traduzione.
Thank you, Claudia. That was wonderful, beautiful video too.
Yes.
Next, again, please let me know if there's any sound issues in the chat. I'm gonna ask two very important women to talk next. And first, let's see if I can get them to, if they're gonna be here. So if Maureen Miller and Livia Schapper could actually come on. And I would like to give them the spotlight on the video. And we have a special gift that was sent that we want to open on camera for everyone and take a look. And maybe Livia can explain. Go ahead, Livia. If you're there, I can give you co-host ability or I can spotlight you.
Just spotlight, thank you.
All right.
So welcome, and I'm so happy to be with you all together, Ohashi and Bonnie. Thank you so much for all your wonderful work and dedication in all these years, and for continuing this tradition of building a community among students and docents and clients. It's wonderful. I've been part of the organization many years, and with pleasure and gratefulness for everybody. And thank you for my colleagues as well. So, grazie a tutti. Sto ringraziando il maestro Ohashi e Bonnie per aver ampliato in tutti questi anni una comunità che comprende gli studenti, i docenti e i clienti, facendo in modo che si formi proprio una comunità che si raccoglie intorno al metodo di lavoro e ai tanti principi dell'Ohashatsu che stiamo condividendo, di rispetto reciproco e altre cose. Allora, insieme abbiamo preparato un regalo per Ohashi che adesso presentiamo, che rappresenta la gratitudine della nostra comunità. So Ohashi, this present is has been organized to show our gratitude toward your work, and for Bonnie, Ohashi, and now Kazu. And it's from everyone, from all the instructors and the consultants in the United States and in Italy. So happy birthday, happy celebration, happy everything. And now I'm passing the word to Maureen.
Yeah.
Is he getting the gift?
Hi, I'm Maureen Miller, and I'm a senior instructor at the Ohashi Institute based in New York City. And I also have taught in the United States and Europe. Happy 80th birthday, Ohashi.
Yeah.
Whoops, I'll change glasses.
Yes.
Your endurance, youthfulness, enthusiasm is astounding. Thank you for your creative, genius mind, generous heart, and crazy brave spirit. Happy 50th anniversary to Ohashi, Bonnie, Kazu, and everyone everywhere, at different times, and all at once. Bonnie, the mystery woman, gracious and humble, the strength and backbone, the wizard of the OHASHI Institute behind the curtain. Together you are a gift to all of us. And together they created Kazu, who is kind and patient, and his brilliant technical skills are bringing OHASHI into the future. As a student from my first beginning one class 40 years ago, I knew I wanted to teach OHASHI-Atsu. Being and teaching at the Institute has been an unexpected adventure and complete joy in my life. From the United States to Europe, I honor and have deep gratitude to all those who are founders and directors of branch schools. The absolute hard work, dedication, special skills, talents, and love for the art. Thank you for inviting me so many times and for so many years. Sharing with me your students, home, retreats, taking me to places I could never have imagined. And such a wonderful hospitality. I am so grateful to all the branch schools, to everyone who has been, and for those who are still to come. OHASHI-Atsu is a necessary gift. Keep it pure, transforming, whole, and always growing for many generations to come. Excuse me. The essence and spirit of the Institute, the curriculum, the courses are a beautiful blend of yin and yang and all the elements. In class, the alchemy and the magic begins. The yin, the unknown, the simplicity, precise, serious, respect, rituals, Zen meditation, one breath, one focus, one touch, one session. The first session, beginner's mind, following the teachings and path of martial arts. The formal graduation ceremony, the bow, the gratitude. The yang, the challenge, the dynamics, the experience, awareness, the four shins. Diagnosis is treatment, treatment is diagnosis. The art, the laughter, the passion, the theater, the parties, the dance, an expression of movement, leaning forward, side, and back. Circles and spirals, go more, deeper and deeper into stillness. The earth, a poised moment of balance. The hara, the home, a place to be. The OHASHI Institute is a place to belong. Bonnie and OHASHI treated us to the Zen monastery, tea ceremonies, flower arranging, cooking demos, a tango class, a musical concert to watch and feel the movement of an amazing violinist, to enrich our understanding of the discipline, movement, and philosophy behind OHASHI-Atsu. To Bonnie, OHASHI Kazu, and all who bring and breathe life into the curriculum, into the Institute, I'd like to say, from river deep to mountain high, happy birthday and happy 50th anniversary to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Maureen. Really appreciate it. And this is the gift I received. So if you don't mind, I want to open it. Yes.
Beautiful. Hard to shake.
And that, okay,
And then we wanna
yes,
go like this.
yes. Then. Go. Don't move. Go ahead.
Here we go, everyone. What's it gonna be?
Whoop.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, hold it.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much. Then. This is what I received. But I need to have, okay. Good. Wow, legal.
So can everyone see this? Beautiful.
Can you see that? Beautiful.
Looks-
Yes, and a beautiful cross patterning. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Everybody.
Maureen, would you or Livia maybe talk about it just for 1 minute, really quick?
So very quickly, we thought this was put to vote, and we thought that Hoashatsu has a strong connection with dance and the dance world. So we thought about selecting this dancer from the Metropolitan Museum. It's made from an original cast by Degas. So it's a modern rendition, but the cast is an original one. So this is from all of us to Bonnie, Ohashi, and Kazu to celebrate this important event. So all the best, and please enjoy and remember our community. So.
We will treasure it.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Yes.
Thank you so much, Livia and Maureen, and a beautiful gift, a beautiful speech.
Yeah.
And thank you for years and decades of commitment. Next, I would like to ask our longtime senior COI in Italy, Rosanna Terzi, to talk. She has a group here, and she also would like to share a video. So Rosanna, I'm going to make you co-host.
Okay.
And then if you're there, you should be able to highlight yourself if you would. Or maybe I have to do it, if I can see where you are. Here you
Yes.
go.
Good.
Okay.
I can see that.
Hello, hello everybody. Ciao a
Hi.
tutti, siamo
Hello.
con Federica, COI,
Yes.
Cristiana, COC, Roberto, student. Maybe do you remember Ohashi, Roberto in Bari when you came and we went to eat together? And I'm very happy to be here. Sorry, I would like to speak in Italian, but I try to speak in English. And I'm very happy to be here and to celebrate these 50 years. I started to study Oashatsu in 1994, so for me is today more or less is a 30 years anniversary. And we have the Oashatsu in Bari since 1998. So I prepared a short video because we have only 2 to 5 minutes, so it's a very short video with memories with Ohashi and all the most important moments for me in my nella mia carriera, nel mio percorso Oashatsu, in my Oashatsu. Okay. It's better if I I share the video, so I don't have to speak during the video. I only shared it. Only just a moment.
Thank you, Rosanna.
Thank you to you. Sono emozionata. Okay, you can see.
Looks good. Go ahead and play. Perfect.
Oh, you are there. My goodness.
Look at that. That's a
God,
great.
you-
Wow.
My goodness, 2002.
Apulian,
Apulia. Oh my goodness.
NYC. Oh, New York.
Mm. Gosh, all the videos. My goodness, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
This was amoeba dance.
amoeba dance,
You think
yes.
so?
I
No,
think,
not amoeba dance. It's
Oh,
different.
folding. The
It's at
folding
the end
dance.
of the court. Yes.
The folding dance.
Yes.
yeah, this is where we clean up.
Oh, how to clean the.
Yeah, yes.
I remember that for Rosanna, I was, you know,
Oh my goodness, 2019, oh God. Yes, good. Oh, this is
That's Lucerne. Oh, wow. Oh,
Wow,
how recent.
yes, oh, thanks.
oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you
È
so
tutto qui. That's all.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ash, and really happy 50 years of OHASHI and happy birthday from Bari, from me and from everybody here. Thank you very much, really.
Much,
It's a part of my life.
good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rosanna. We really love you and beautiful presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have many talents, Rosanna.
Yes,
Sorry?
You have many talents.
Thank you.
wonderful.
I like very much to create with image,
Yeah.
create video and using, I like to use the images,
Yes.
pictures. Thank you again.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna play, oh, if Veronique Roger Bauer is in, please let me know in the chat because I'd love for you to speak, but you might be a little later. I see Patrick here, so I think that's you. But if it's okay, really quick, can I show a couple of historical pictures
Yeah,
like you saw,
sure.
and then you can talk over them?
Yeah, yeah.
Like we did. So I'm gonna just show a few pictures that I gathered, and this is a really kind of haphazard collection, but it goes way back. And I want Ohashi and Bonica to kind of maybe talk about them. Or actually, sorry, I need to set that up. So let's see if Veronique is available. Oops.
Okay, is it okay like that? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Veronique, and I just want to make you I want to spotlight you if I can find you in this. Hold on one second. Perfect. There we go. There you are, Veronique. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yes.
Thank you so much to Bonnie, Ohashi, Kazu, and everybody to be a part from this big Ohashiatsu family. I will share a little bit my experience as a dancer because, as you can know, when you are a dancer, the big question is, what will I do next? And so as a young dancer, I was 23 years old. I had the opportunity to work with a Japanese Buto dance company whose name is Sankaijuku. And during 3 weeks, we were with the big master choreographer Amagatsu. And it was so strange for me because I did many things different, but this I couldn't understand really. For example, for the warming up, it was just jump and fall and jump and fall and jump and fall and jump and fall 10 times, 12 times, 20 times until we were exhausted. And at that moment, Amagatsu said, so now you cannot dance anymore. So maybe you will begin to dance. So this was this Oriental culture that I was discovering. Another exercise was you take one egg, you put it on the floor and let it in balance. I just ask you to try that. It's very, very difficult. And it's the first time I met shiatsu because we had to practice a little bit. And I was so astonished that it was possible to push the fingers below the shoulder blade. And I thought, but I know nothing about the body. So I thought I knew, but no, I know nothing. So this was my first experience in shiatsu. Later and later, maybe more than 20 years later, I follow my first OHASHI class. Do you remember, Rosanna? Do you remember that we were 25 students, all practitioners, except 3 of us as me. So everybody was speaking about shiatsu, about Chinese medicine, about so many things. I couldn't understand anything. It was terrible, but I felt that it was very, very interesting. And I decided to teach it because I was telling myself that if I can teach it, I'm sure that I understand it. So it was the way I decided to teach. And by a great miracle, I met Bruno. It was very a surprise. And he decided to teach. And I said to him, but you know, I am very far from Paris and we never meet then anymore. And he asked me where I was living. And I told him, Ory-la-Ville. And he told me, but I'm a quarter of an hour from your town, so we can teach together. And this was a great, great encounter. Just to finish, I would like to tell you about what happened in France 2 days ago. Our president, Emmanuel Macron, received the last veteran from America who participate to the Great War. It was to thank them to be there and to give their life for freedom and for peace. They were very young. They were around 18 years old. And Macron organized a big D-Day, really big D-Day on Omaha Beach during all the day. And these people who were around 100 and more, some were 107 years old. They spoke and they said that they just went for freedom and peace and they were risking their life. It was terrible this moment because when they were going out of the boat, they were taught to never stop. Go, 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 and run and run and run on the beach. And if someone is going down and is dead, just jump above him and go on, go on, go on. And there were so many who died immediately because of the German soldiers, because of the water. It was so heavy on their body, so they go under the water and they couldn't go on the beach. It was really terrible. It was so, what's the name in English? Upsetting. It was so upsetting. And it reminded me that as it was the 80th anniversary of the landing, not the landing, what is the name? I must just look in the moment of, it was 80 years ago that it happens on the Homa Beach. And I remind me that it's also your anniversary, Ohashi, 80 years old. And you did exactly the opposite. So you went from Japan to the country of your attackers, American people. And because at that time, there was during the Second War, there was a big war between American and Japanese on the Pacific Sea. And just to cross to join the Americans, and then it was to study. So you have to explain me why, because I never understand. Why did you choose to study Afro-American literature? Because as we know, Japanese people are very racist against Africans. I heard about that. So you came to America and you wanted to learn about that. And finally you did Ohashi-Etsu, but maybe you can explain us why did you choose this special knowing?
Okay, yeah, let me highlight Ohashi, he'll answer.
I will explain later the end of this sessions because I already prepared.
Okay. Thank you, Ohashi. So I want, of course, to thank you about all what you did, because I found a way to go on in my life without dancing so much. And for me, it's so important. And as I explained to my students, it's a way of dancing, of moving, but more, because there's meditation, silence, relationship, everything that Maureen explained so well. And thank you, Maureen, for everything you did, everything you said, because it's exactly what we feel, everybody, I think, here. And thank you so much, Bonnie, Kazu, Ohashi, for everything.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Wonderful. Thank you.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, Veronique. That was wonderful. And yes, at the end, Ohashi will give a little speech and explanation. I want to play a video that our senior COI in Austria sent us. And I just have to do this little thing here. And then let me see how I can get there with this. But before that, do you want to look at a few of these maybe pictures, and then you can talk about them, Otosan?
Yes, show me the picture which
Okay.
you're going to share.
Let's see, let's go.
So,
And I just got a smattering of historical photos,
yes,
but
some of them is funny, some of them fascinating.
so
This is a teachers meeting. Hazel is there, Maureen is there, and Mitchell is there, and Pamela Hane is there, and yes, this is 27th Street. We have a 5,000 square feet big school, and this is with Master Namikoshi, and take a look how serious I am behind him. And this is a photograph, 1974, December 15th in New York. And look like a very nice Buddha. Master Namikoshi is a very generous gentleman. I learned lots from him. He is a creator of the name of Shiatsu. And I'm take a look. I'm so serious looking, young boy. And then this is a Zendo and the lake. I don't know exactly when, But it's a beautiful photograph with a tall gentleman. He's from Canada. And yes, and this is the teaching. Yes, that's right. This
Yes,
is the
Karin right
window.
there.
Karin is there. And Rose is at the right side. Yes, it's me in the Zendo. And this is what, yes, and then Kathy, you can show more photograph. And this is
This is
in New York workshop on pregnancy. So everybody pretend to be pregnant. And
is this New York or
yeah, this
Chicago?
is New York. No. This could be Chicago.
Yeah.
Evanston. And this is a beautiful dinner party. I think in Chicago. That's right. Matt is there, left side, and Hobart is right side, and me way back. And this is a wonderful Japanese restaurant in Evanston. And then this is Pamela Hane.
Dear Pamela, who died,
Oh,
unfortunately.
wonderful photograph.
It's a beautiful picture of her.
In New York school, I think, yeah.
And doing student cards too.
The student card, she is signing. We miss her very much.
All right, so we will look at a few more photos. I got this video loaded up, so I'm going to hopefully figure this out really quick. Hold on one second. Here. Yeah. All right, this is from our senior instructor in Austria, Margaret Eller. And hopefully this will play.
Margaret's teaching, huh? This weekend.
Hello, Ohashi, and hello everybody. Unfortunately, I cannot be there live for this wonderful gathering that Ohashi is doing now, and still want to send a little greeting, and that's why I'm doing this video here. So, Ohashi, congratulations for what you have done for us and for the world, what you have created for us, and that we again as instructors can pass on and help other people, enrich other people's lives, because this is what you have done for me. I know exactly what it makes to have this learned from you. It was almost 25 years ago when we first met in New York, when I came to New York and I studied with you. And by then I had, well, unhealthy relationship and a job that I didn't really like. So this was the pivoting point, the starting point for a totally new life for me. I did the training with you, and then the teacher's training. And then I remember when I left to go back to Vienna, you called me in and you talked to me and said, no other job when you come back to Vienna. So you wanted me to teach. And I did, of course. But you know, at that moment, I was a single mother, and I thought, no, I have to simply make a living. I have to go back to my job. And the funny thing is that it really never happened. It never happened. I never got back to my employed job. Oh, and I'm so happy about it. Now I have this wonderful school here in Vienna. I have my practice. I have wonderful students. I have great clients, and I have the freedom to create my own life and go away for the whole month, for a whole summer, and all of this. So it's really a different life now, and you, Ohashi, gave this to me. I know exactly. And so thank you so much. And I want to say also that you're really a role model for me. I remember, or thinking back when we met, you were about the age that I am now. And I want to say that when 25 years later, I want to be as healthy and as fit and still teach how, as you are doing now. Washi, you're my role model, and I feel extremely blessed and lucky that I have met you and that I could build on that and open the school in Vienna and teach other people and enrich other people's lives. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I really appreciate, whenever I go back to Vienna, how much I'm so blessed. Beautiful people and beautiful city. The more I come back, the more I love everything in Vienna. Thank you.
Thank you, Margaret. That was a wonderful video. And I had not shown that to Ohashi and Bonnie yet.
Yes.
And so that was the first time they saw it. So I'm happy they got to see it live. And please, if you're ever in Vienna, Austria, visit Margaret. And she has a wonderful school there and a wonderful team of instructors and consultants. A couple of people I know have asked to speak. We will make room for everyone. I'm going to give priority first to the instructors. So we have a few more to do. And right now I would like Louisa Bora and her team, if she's available, to say hello. And talk. There we are. Go ahead, Louisa.
Good evening. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Best wishes for the anniversary of OHASI. We are happy to celebrate together with the students of Brescia this important achievement. We are grateful for everything you have done for our professional growth. We are proud to be part of this family. For me, 26 years. Dear teacher, for years you have provided love, well-being, and trust in all those who surrounded you. We are with you today for this new achievement, and we wish the next one. You are a blessing. Best wishing from the bottom of our hearts. You must know that your strength, your commitment, and your brilliance are our hearts. You inspired our growth. We hope to see you again in Italy. Thank you. Sorry for my.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful to see.
Go ahead.
Yes, thank you so much. Wonderful to see you, both of you. Thank you. Yes, many years, many years. Thank you. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Louisa and Alessandra. And if Domenico is available, this is a longtime senior instructor in Italy who has translated Ohashi, I don't know, 1,000 times possibly, Domenico?
Yes, I'm the official translator in Italy. Official.
Yeah. Go ahead, Domenico, we can see you.
Volevo chiedere a Mauro se Mauro mi puoi tradurre tu così capisco tutti.
Certo, ci provo, Domenico. Ciao.
Now I have a translator. So I am a translator. I have Mauro translating. So I can speak in Italian. Maestro, augurissimi per il compleanno.
Many greetings, Master Ohashi, for your birthday.
Mi è rimasto molto impresso alcuni anni fa, quando raccontò.
Scusa.
Vai.
I remember some years ago.
Per il 60° compleanno raccontò che in Giappone si conta indietro. 60,
For your
si compie.
70th birthday, you said that in Japan, you started to count back from that age on.
Questa cosa mi piace tantissimo,
I like this very much
perché la prima volta che ho visto il suo libro Shatsu, Edizioni Il Castello,
because the first time that I saw your book Shatsu,
in Italia era il 1978.
In Italy was 1978.
L'anno dopo, 1979, ci siamo incontrati a Londra al centro macrobiotico di Michiokushi.
Then in 1979, we met in London at the Michiokushi Institute there.
Primo principianti, grandissimo successo a Londra.
Beginner part one, a great success in London.
Ho potuto incontrarla personalmente.
I could meet you personally.
Mi ricordo una chat che abbiamo avuto lì proprio davanti alla porta in un pomeriggio
I
assolato.
remember an exchange that we had just at the finish of the course.
E quindi il mio pensiero è che in tutti questi decenni che abbiamo condiviso insieme,
So, and after these all years that we are, non mi viene condiviso,
share together,
share together.
Da un lato abbiamo la linea di famiglia, la linea di sangue da cui siamo generati, da un lato c'è la nostra linea familiare.
On one side, we are generated by a common genetic line.
E poi abbiamo una famiglia di sogno, che è la nostra.
And then we have a family, a dream family, that is our family.
I sogni che condividiamo, che vogliamo portare avanti nella nostra vita.
Dreams that we share and that we want to bring on in our life.
Nella strada dello Ashatsu che tutti condividiamo.
In the Oshatsu path that we all share.
Come in tutte le famiglie, tuttavia,
and as in all families, by the way,
non sempre le cose vanno bene, ci sono anche dei piccoli conflitti.
There are changes in every family and a little conflicts.
Ma la famiglia è sempre lì, pronta a sostenere.
But the family is always there, ready to support you.
Quindi il sogno, visto che siamo tutti dei sognatori qui presenti,
and because we are all dreamers,
vorrei condividere il sogno più grande per me.
I would like to share my big dream with you.
Come portatore di bandiera il maestro Hashi.
As
teacher, sensei o Hashi, va bene.
Okay.
Organizzare una giornata di massaggio, una giornata di Ohashatsu internazionale.
I would like to organize an international Ohashatsu Day,
dove 8 miliardi di esseri umani si massaggeranno a vicenda.
Where a lot of people will exchange a session, a massage.
All humanity, let's say, tutta l'umanità potrà scambiarsi un trattamento.
And everyone could exchange a session, a treatment.
Quindi mi auguro che il maestro Hashi sia lì presente a dirigere il carponamento.
And I hope you will be present to direct this beautiful occasion and the crawling, sorry.
The crawling, mother hand, mother messenger hand.
Mano madre, mano messaggera.
Thank you very much. Grazie a tutti. Thank you.
Grazie Domenico.
Grazie Mauro, grazie mille.
So much. Yes.
And Domenico, how many years have we known you?
Yes, many years.
Well, since
And,
79.
79, yes. I still remember, yes, 188 Ward Street in London, 1979.
Northern Line, the tube, Northern Line, I remember. The Northern Line.
And the second floor. Yes. I remember it. Thank you so much. Many years. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Domenico. That was wonderful. All right, and then moving right along, Mauro, if you are available and you are already unmuted, and I'm going to spotlight you. And please go ahead, Mauro.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, Ashi. Happy birthday, first of all. I'm here in Bologna with Elisa, one of our students. And many things to say, but I started to study OHASHI in 1994. So even for me, like Rosanna, it's already 30 years. And one day I found an advertise in Bologna and Domenico was coming to teach the beginner part 1. So at that time I met Domenico and I'm still here to talk about OHASHI after 30 years. Then I finished my study and from 1997 I started to teach. And it has been a very long journey, long and beautiful journey. And I thank you very much for all the experience that I had and we had together. I want to say hello to Maureen Miller, one of my senior instructors when I was a student. Hello, Maureen. And I'm preparing, I have 2 little videos to show to you. One is a sort of journey about this 30 years in Bologna with you. And then another one is a little surprise for you. But preparing this first video is like I went back of 30 years and I could, see year by year what we did together, what was my life of this past time. And it was really strong for me. So because of many memories and many times passed together, and of course changes in my life, as Domenico said, not everything goes well and so on. So I want to share the first video. If you can leave me a caso.
You should have it, Mauro, a co-host ability.
Yes, sorry, 1 minute.
Okay, take your time.
Sorry, I have a different computer and I don't see it. Give me one more time.
And I'll just say if Jean Piero is in the chat, please say hello to me and I'll cue you up next.
Sorry again. Okay, I should be able.
Mauro, will you explain some of these pictures?
Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so I go on.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is a great picture.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It is not finished, sorry.
Yes, okay. Big time. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah, John Peel there. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Sorry, it's not working anymore, and I don't know why. I don't know why.
I remember that Fiat
Anyway,
Center. Yes. And Fabio has a car, Macchina. Fiat Cinque Center.
Try again, Mauro.
20 people.
okay, sorry, I'm back.
Yes.
Let's try again.
Yes. The last day of the class. Yeah, screening, shaking body. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, this is
Oh, this is Bologna.
this is Bologna. Oh, this is the aliens. Yes.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, bodies there. Oh, yes.
Oh, I love this
is
picture.
Bologna. Oh my goodness. Yes, I remember this one. Yes. Yes,
Oh,
wow. There. Thank you. Yes, this is yes. Oh, that's right.
Nice.
Oh, the beautiful.
Love it.
Oh, that's right.
This is advanced to 2022.
Yeah, 20. Yes, that's mine. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Very good.
Sorry, I have another video. Kazu, can you switch me in the other my name? Maybe
Sure, sure.
let me go to
Mauro, here you go. I'll make this one co-host.
Yeah.
Did it work? Mauro Stapolini, is he co-host? Okay, go ahead, it should be. Oh, now it should be. And I can highlight that account.
It's amazing.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Oh, hello,
Cecilia.
Cecilia.
Yeah, from Bologna.
Yeah,
I'm deeply sorry I'm not a part of tonight's celebrations, but I did care to record this short video to somehow being with you all. I wanted to take the chance to express how grateful I am to have met you and the OHASHI method on my way. OHASHI really changed my life in all senses. It helped me to better understand myself and the others, but most importantly, feeling myself and the others. And this is so precious for me. I still cannot really believe how fast I dove into this journey. And now being part of OHASHI team in Bologna with Mauro is an immense pleasure for me to really support your lifelong unique work. So to many more of these occasions together, Thank you so, so much for everything.
Thank you, Cecilia.
Happy birthday again. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ciao Assi, sono Vincenzina Benutti, non so se ti ricordi di me, ci siamo conosciuti ad Asti nel 1995, facevamo il corso della gravidanza, il parto e l'allattamento. È stato un corso meraviglioso e sono partita con un grande entusiasmo delle tue pratiche, dei tuoi discorsi, delle tue cose. E questo entusiasmo ancora non mi è passato, tuttora continuo a fare qualche cosa, non più come prima, perché gli anni sono passati, sono tanti, 30 anni quasi, e quindi però quando mi metto calma, tranquilla per fare una pratica, chiudo gli occhi e penso alle tue parole, lavorare con le due mani, lasciarsi andare, liberare la mente e lavorare. Questo è un insegnamento prezioso per me e anche per il paziente, perché ne sente veramente il beneficio anche lui. Quindi ti ringrazio tantissimo e ti faccio tantissimi auguri di buon compleanno. Ciao Vincenzina.
Ciao Ashi, sono Cristina Martini, ti voglio augurare un buonissimo compleanno e tanti auguri anche per la scuola di cui ho fatto parte, sono così grata e ti auguro un futuro splendente.
Ciao, tanti auguri di buon
Ciao.
anno e per i 50 anni dell'Ohashatsu, grazie per l'insegnamento che ci hai dato. Che lo cumpla feliz, che lo cumpla feliz, che lo cumpla. Sei un sei, che lo cumpla feliz.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Sono Anna Maria di Castel San Pietro
Anna
Terme.
Maria.
Yes.
I remember her.
2002 e volevo cogliere l'occasione di farti i miei migliori auguri di buon compleanno e auguri al 50° anno della nostra grande scuola da te fondata, l'Ohashatsu. Grazie e tanti auguri ancora di cuore.
Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Cristina and I'm from Bologna. And I wanted to say happy birthday to you, Mr. Ohashi, and happy 50 years for the school, and all my best wishes. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Lovely.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, and I still remember Fabio, and he has a Fiat 500, and he always drive Fiat 500, and he always give me light and take me to the teaching space. And he is now Argentina.
And that one picture where all the students are in the red car, was that Fabio's car or was
Yes.
that? It was, okay.
That's his car.
Okay, good, yes. So really great memories, Mauro. Thank you so much.
It was a great occasion to get back in touch with these beautiful friends that you know very much, Ohashi. So thank you very much, and really happy birthday again.
Thank you. Wonderful.
All right.
My goodness. Wonderful.
Oh, is Hazel here? I forgot. Okay, Hazel, we're going to have you speak right after. I'm going to ask actually if Nelica is available because she just popped on and I didn't know you were going to be here, Nelica, but if you're available, go ahead and we can hear you.
She can't hear you.
Are you able to unmute, Nelica? Let's see if I can ask you to unmute.
Sorry.
That's no problem. Go
Do you-
ahead. Nelica.
Hello, Ohashi, Bonnie, Kazu, Maureen, and Livia. Nice to see you all. And I'm from Holland, as you know. What can I say? Often I still want to teach. Since Corona, it is a bit blocked, let's say so. I try to have students. Still, people ring me, but it is not so easy to get students again. busy with other things, but still happy with OHASI-Atsu. Give a lot of sessions and still quoting OHASI. OHASI says this, OHASI says that, and then everybody says, who is OHASI? OHASI is my master from New York, teaching very well and learned me the OHASI-Atsu. The most thing what I liked, the thing I learned the most from OHASI is not especially from OHASI, but from the OHASI-Atsu courses is to feel, to give my own, what I feel, take it serious. So that was a big challenge for me in some way. I don't know why, but I learned to feel better and to take all the things serious. And what I like the most is sitting on the ground. And I sit now on a chair, but I better sit on the ground. I prefer sitting on the ground and crawling around. Thank you for everything. I hope you will live much longer than 80 years. So let's say 100. And hope to meet you again. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. And drink a nice glass of wine.
We hope to see you again. And great to see you, Nelika. Please come visit us when we're in Europe next year.
Yes.
Yes, I hope I have time.
Yes.
I'm a mother of 93. She's challenging me a lot.
Okay, of course.
But I come, if I can, I come.
Thank you, Nelika. That's great. One more person, or two more, excuse me. If Hazel is available, I want her to speak really quickly here. And then Jean Piero, if you are there, we'll also ask to speak. Go ahead, Hazel, we can see you.
Yes. I am so, how shall I put it, touched and honored to be a part of this celebration. There is so much that I wanted to say, but everyone, the Italian family has said it so beautifully. Maureen has put it into excellent poetry and description. She was one of my first teachers. I started in 1990 as a COI. It took me 4 years to finish the course. I've been teaching for 30 years. The last class was during, and I had a beautiful class plan, 2021. COVID took up. Since then, I have not taught a class, but I think, OHASI, I may be, I may be the oldest one of your student present today. I now live in a retirement community, and I want to emphasize to you what Domenico said about family, because Ohashi Sensei is become so deeply a part of my family. When my husband passed in 2005, he shows up at my doorstep. Recently, I went for my first trip in a long, long time to New York City to a Broadway show. Who is waiting outside the theater for hours because our bus is late is Ohashi and Livia. So the feeling of family also goes back into my family. Third son lives in Taiwan. All his family has learned OHASI-Atsu. So there's Made, there's the wife and 2 children. What saved us as I was with them and they were traveling was OHASI-Atsu. They worked on each other during COVID. So family is what I have. In my later years now, I continue to give sessions. I continue to teach wherever it's possible. I will try here at the retirement center to give Ohashiatsu. Going back to my old brochure, it says, after living in many parts of the world and experience different cultures, I believe that Ohashiatsu passes all approaches, other approaches, in attending and nourishing the mind, the body, and the heart. And what has come from Bonnie, from Ohashi, from Kazu, is the opening of the heart. It's the family that they have embraced and still gives and nourishes. Myself, I use it. It is my companion. Daily, Ohashiatsu works with me. I am in touch with my body. Ohashi Sensei, you're my companion all through life. And I hope that I'm still alive to be with you in the next few years.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hazel.
Thank you, Hazel. And Hazel, we love you and miss you so much. And I'm glad that you and Ohashi and Livia were able to meet up a couple of weeks ago on Broadway in New York City.
Very exciting.
Hazel, you were on Broadway yourself many years ago.
Hazel, would you mind telling everyone that doesn't know who you worked with on stage?
Oh my gosh, I think you're mentioning King and I, Yul Brynner.
Yes.
Toured with them. And also I did many other shows on Broadway, South Pacific, Flower Jump Song, all of the shows that were the color skin. That's the only one I could get into. But on tour, we had a great time with Yul Brynner. He was my teacher in acting and nurtured the whole cast. We were 2.5 years on tour in America.
Yul Brynner.
Yes.
He was,
Yes. Very, very.
all right. Oh,
Yes.
Are we muted?
Are you muted? No, you should be. Yep, they can hear you. Bonnie had just said Yul Brynner.
I just emphasized his name. He was very famous during our day. Maybe he's not.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful dancer.
And first to make Domenico the bald head so popular, so famous.
Oh, yes.
Women fall flat on their face for you and for them. Bald men.
I was in college when his movie came out, and the boys, some of my classmates, started shaving their head. Nobody had shaved heads in those days.
No, Ohashi, you don't have to do anything. You are yourself, your energy, your love, it shows.
All right. Thank you so much, Hazel. And then moving right along, I would like to see our final COI, last but not least, Gian Piero Bellini, who I believe is on his phone. But if you're able to talk, Gian Piero, go ahead and Ohashi can hear you. There you go. Go ahead.
Mi sentite? Pronto?
Sì, ti sentiamo, Giampiero.
Ok, mi traduci tu, Mauro, mentre io parlo?
Traduco io, vai.
There you go.
Buonasera, Ohashi, Bonnie e Kazu. Sono veramente felice di poter essere riuscito a essere qua per fare gli auguri del compleanno e anche del 50° anniversario della scuola. Volevo...
Aspetta, dammi tempo di tradurre. I'm so happy to be able to be here tonight to wish happy birthday to you, Ohashi, and hello Bonnie and hello Kazu.
Volevo ricordare la dedizione e la passione del maestro Ohashi che mi ha sempre comunicato con un fatto che porto nel cuore da tanto tempo, da 30 anni.
I would like to communicate the passion that Ohashi used to bring to all of us with a specific moment that I bring with me in my heart.
Sono onorato e grato perché il maestro Hashi in quel contesto era una domenica, ero al centro a New York per fare il training all'Omega Center.
I was in New York one Sunday and I'm really grateful for that. Giampiero, dammi un po' più di spazio per tradurre, go on, vai pure.
Sì. E era arrivato alle 10 di sera dopo una celebrazione di un battesimo, mi pare, o di una nozze.
And it was 10 p.m. and he arrived from another meeting.
E io ero insieme a Sandra Paggioli, l'abbiamo accolto, l'abbiamo salutato e poi le abbiamo augurato la buonanotte.
And we met him and wishing him a good night.
E il maestro ha detto, no, metti pure il kimono, vieni che facciamo la prova di esame e mi fai il trattamento.
No, I want you to dress your gi and come and make the examination together.
Penso sia stato il trattamento più tardi che abbia fatto, quasi dormivo mentre lo facevo.
I was falling asleep and so it was very late, but anyway, it was fine for me.
Ma il maestro Hashi con la sua passione, dedizione e compassione ha dato il massimo anche se era tardi, anche se era stanco.
And even if it was late, OHASHI with his great passion and with the great friend, he was available and I'm very grateful for that.
Quindi volevo ringraziare e essere onorato per questa grande esperienza che ho avuto di vita in questi 30 anni e sono onorato e felice di questo.
So I'm really thank you for these past 30 years and about this experience with you, OHASHI. Thank you very much.
Tanti auguri e buon compleanno.
Happy birthday and many wishes.
Un saluto anche a Bonnie e a Caso.
And hello Bonnie and hello Caso.
Thank you, Giampiero.
Thank you so much, Giampiero. I want to say thank you to you. Many years you support me, and also that you give a beautiful big party for 10th anniversary of OHASHI in Italy. I still remember beautiful party you gave. Classic music, violins, and then also you arranged and you work so hard to have a many workshops and advanced part 2 and oriental diagnosis and big classes in Torino. I still remember you work so hard. And also I want to say thank you to you because whenever I have an appointment with Mr. Mrs. Giovanni Aguilera in Fiat in Torino, you always drive me to his residence. And I really want to say thank you to you. You know, I had a wonderful experience with this family. Okay? And because you take me there. Thank you so much, Giampiero.
Thank you, Giampiero. That's great. And I just want to mention very quickly, we're moving along, but we'll probably go a little bit over. I have all of the people, so Gail and Anya and Jan and Lee, I have you on my list to talk. And we want to hear from a few of our former instructors and former friends that we're still in touch with. One gentleman, Klaus Metzner, and I would like to spotlight you, Klaus, if you're there. There you are, and we just saw you. Hello.
Hello, hello everybody. Hello, Hashi. Hello, Bonnie. It's very nice to see you. Not so long ago, we met OHASHI and Kazu here in Munich, and it's always nice to see you and to remember old days and have fun and, you know, of course, good food and good spirits. And Bonnie, it's so nice to see you. Last time I saw you probably was like 6, 7 years ago, and I have to say you became even younger. I mean, so nice to see you there, and the two of you, Ohashi. Congratulations, Ohashi, for your 50th birthday, for your 80th birthday, and for the 50th anniversary of the school. And of course, you know, this is a celebration also for Bonnie, because she was around you, behind you. Someone said she was like the magician or something like this, the magician behind the curtain. And this is how I remember you, Bonnie. You kept the whole thing going. Yeah, so it's also very nice, and I feel very honored to be in this lovely group of people. Many Italians, ciao tutti ragazzi, ciao. And also I scrolled along the faces here, and I saw Lee Scott. Lee, I remember you very well from our advanced class in 1984. And also Domenico. Hi, Domenico. Yeah, I remember Domenico. I met you.
I was in your class.
Pardon?
I was in your class, intermediate one.
Yes, I think so. I think so. You took beginners 1 with me, probably. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it's so yeah. And also I saw Klaas. Klaas is a young student of mine, but also a student of Ohashi's, as I found out. Klaas just 2 or 3 years ago finished with our school. So I give you the background, and also Ohashi, I may remind you, let's remember the early days before everything started. So, you know, I have to say, as so many other people here in this group, I'm very thankful, very grateful to you that you brought the shiatsu to Europe. And the first time, so let me tell you, all the people who don't know, first time, as far as I know, you came to Germany was in 1979, I guess. And it was a group of humanistic psychologists who invited you because they were fed up with talking. And their idea was, you know, the body never lies, while the mind always pretends and tells stories. So they wanted to learn from you body work. And this is how 2 people from Münster met you, and they came back to Münster, and with some Aikido aficionados, they started with you a few courses in Münster, and they finished again. And then at the same time, it was like in 1980, courses started in Berlin with Lilly Reiser and Ellie Mann-Langhoff. And Pia was there too. She supported everybody. And I took my first workshop with you then in August of 1981. So this is really a long time ago. And looking back, and I now have a teaching career also about 35 or 40 years. Looking back at that time, you were also more or less just a beginner as a teacher. Sorry to say that. But we took you, of course, as our guru, as our sensei and our master, and we respected everything you said. And we crawled, like many people now describe, we crawled and we crossed patterns and everything, you know. And I knew in the first moments of that class, I was in the right place. And I remember you told us always have flowers in your room. Okay, can you see the flowers? They're for you. And, you know, there were some great stories about flowers in one of the first workshops. You wanted to make a point about Japanese culture and about the importance of empty space. Let the space be empty so that the mind can become empty. So before the workshop, you told me, okay, this is a big class, 30 people or 40 people. Please buy a huge bunch of flowers and put them in the vase. So I spent 50 marks at that time, which was a lot of money for flowers. And it was a beautiful flower, you know, bouquet. And then you talked about Japanese culture and, you know, calligraphy and the simplicity and the emptiness and, you know, like, and then while you explained empty space, you took a flower and pulled it out and kind of threw it into the room and said, oh, And he went on about, simplicity and empty space and empty mind, took another flower and he put it into the room, and another flower and another flower. And in the end, it was, the flowers were in the room, but the vase was empty. So, it was really an incredible story. And I thought, wow, 50 marks for empty space, but it was worthwhile. So anyway, yeah, I finished in 1984 with the class where also Lee was in, Lee Scott, and Wilfried was there too. Wilfried Rappenecker, you may know him also, especially he's kind of famous also in Italy. And it came to the final session that we have, like the final test with the practical session that we have to give a treatment for Ohashi. So we made the appointment at Ohashi's apartment. I think, was it 91st Street or something like this? And we arrived at 11 o'clock. Ohashi told us, please come at 11 o'clock. Because we were Europeans, we were kind of, we had, we could do the exam before all of the others in our class. So we arrived there at 11 o'clock. And we thought, okay, first, Wilfried, you go ahead, you do the first session, and then I do. No, Wilfried, no, you go do the first session, and then I go. And Ohashi said, okay, let's sit down, let's cook something. So, we started to cook rice, vegetables, tofu. I learned to do miso soup and, nice vegetables and things like this. And okay, then we had our meal, our lunch. In the meantime, it was 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then Ohashi finally said, all right, one of you starts, and then, Wilfried started, did his session, I did my session, and that was our final test. All right. Yeah, so I became shiatsu, like a certified Shiatsu instructor at the end of 1984, or no, it was 1985, I think. And so I became the first international Shiatsu instructor in Europe. I went back to Munich and started to teach. And up to that time, all these brave American teachers came to Munich to teach, like Pamela Henney, Michelle Schumann, Mitchell Wolf, Ron de Koning, some names I'm sure Hazel will remember, and also Lee, you will remember these names. Yeah, and then in 1987, Alfonso Crosetto from Torino called and said, you do shiatsu and Ohashi, couldn't you kind of intermediate Ohashi, to kind of make me meet Ohashi so maybe he can come to Torino to teach shiatsu. And this is how the first shiatsu classes happened in Italy. Torino, I think it was in 1987, as far as I remember. And then it was like a big wave of shiatsu students wanting to learn shiatsu with Ohashi. And yeah, so I was there many times, like Domenico, you remember that. And okay, Germana, Via Goito, number 12, Vicino Stazione. All right. Okay, so at that time, our group in Germany of shiatsu instructors already came to a number of 12 or 14. And it was Munich, it was Zurich, later on it was Berlin, Heidelberg, and Münster, and then Torino, then Milano, then Roma. So the whole thing started from there. And in 1989, we had the second teachers meeting in Allgäu. Of course, you remember Bonnie and Ohashi. And this is when we made new plans. Our German-Italian group thought they would be ready to go their own ways. And also, Ohashi, you supported this very much. We had some, of course, as Domenico before said, like troubles in a family and tension in the family. Also there was, of course, tension and disagreement. But we parted in a good way. And Ohashi, you went on to teach in Italy, but also in Austria and other European countries, while we German teachers, also with Italian teachers like Alfonso and others, founded the European Shiatsu Institute. So from 1995 until 1990, I was a certified Shiatsu instructor. Always I was grateful all my life, all my shiatsu life, for your teachings, Ohashi. And the thing that I really most appreciated was you were saying, you know, a therapist has to feel well. You have to be well as a therapist to make your clients well. You have to feel good to make your client good. Your energy must flow to make the energy of your clients flow. And this is what I really appreciated of you very much. Thank you. So this is my story. And I'm still teaching. I'm still teaching here in Munich. I'm the director of the European Shiatsu Institute. And this still exists, like also in Vienna, in Italy, in other places too. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Klaus. And Klaus, I highlighted Domenico and Lee here because I kind of just want to talk really quick. You know, I don't think people understand kind of how important this time was in Europe for shiatsu. And maybe Klaus, you and Domenico and Lee, you could talk about kind of what was happening at that time, pre-internet, you know, this kind of new modality coming to Europe. What was the feeling for everyone? What was the vibe?
Well, I just tell you, you know, the first workshop we had in Munich then was in June 1982. So also around this time of the year. And I had written to Bonnie, I think in December before, like probably, you know, 4 or 5 months earlier to that, asking, would Ohashi be ready to come to Munich to teach a first workshop in Munich? There was nothing like this before in Munich. And then I waited, and I thought, okay, they probably didn't even receive my letter. And then one day, talking about digital era, then one day a little, slip came from the post office, like, saying a few words, Ohashi is ready to teach in Munich in June 2nd to 6th, Bonnie Ohashi. So it was, this kind of thing, like, how would you say? It's, well, anyway, not even a letter. So this was the way how we communicated. And I remember later on, Ohashi, when you raved about fax machines, and so on and so on. Okay, anyway, yeah. So anyway, it was very, it was many letters. I still have letters and brochures of that time. And we wrote letters, and it took a week until the letter arrived, and we wrote back. It took another week, and so on and so on. Probably, Domenico, you know about these things because you were in this field also at that time.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead. Hey. Please. Hey.
No. Yeah.
Lee, can you, if you have a moment, will you tell us about your experience and your memories from that time?
Yes, I will. Thank you so much. So great to see you. Bonnie Ohashi, it's so great to see you after all these years. And I've been looking for an opportunity to thank you for the foundation that you gave me when I became an instructor for a very short time, because I was pregnant with my first child. And
yes.
I moved upstate and was busy raising children and couldn't do much teaching. I did teach at Omega. At that time, the staff at Omega. And but I just want to tell you that your work and your teaching has been the foundation of everything that has come after my life. And I'm now working with babies, high touch, teaching high touch to parents with babies in the first year. And it's my dream work, and everything that you taught has been the foundation for that high touch.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hold on, I'll let you talk to her. Hold on one second, Lee, and then I'm gonna, Bonnie wants to ask you a question. Go ahead.
Where do you live, Lee?
I'm your neighbor. I'm very near you. We live in Livingston, which is maybe 20 minutes from you. So maybe we can have some tea sometime soon.
Lovely. Okay.
I would love to catch up.
I didn't understand how you and Klaus know each other.
The same class.
Same training.
Yes.
Nice to see you, Klaus.
Wow.
1985.
My goodness, that's right. Thank you so much. This-
I was 9 months pregnant.
Yes, beautiful.
Oh, of course. Oh, now I remember.
And that shows you the VHS. I can't even watch it now.
My goodness.
Thank you.
Thank you
Wonderful
so much.
interview.
Really, really wonderful. Thank you, Klaus, Domenico,
Thank
and
you.
Lee for, I think it's important to remember that how far back all this really goes, and who were some of the people there at the beginning. I would like to read a couple of comments from people really quickly on the chat, just so Ohashi and Bonnie can hear them. Tanjobi omedetou, Ohashi, you and your method changed my life forever. What a privilege to work with you and Bonnie in the New York City office for so many years, and even when I moved to Vermont. And that's from Deidre Seeley, a longtime COI of ours, who now lives in Vermont. And let's see here. This is from Karen Dodds in New York City. Thank you, Ohashi, for being a bridge between so many people all around the world. We are continuing to stay in touch. Happy birthday and anniversary. And one last one, and this is from Sybil Larney. And what an amazing heartfelt celebration today, Ohashi. It was 30 years ago we met in Evanston, Illinois. I continue to be ever grateful for my studies in Ohashiatsu. My family and friends are also ever grateful. I love that I had the opportunity to learn from your expertise, your kind, and your sense of humor. I treasure my good fortune to continue Ohashiatsu where I live now in Sedona, Arizona. Thank you. And that's from Sybil. And I'll read a few more as they come in. At the moment, I want to give the spotlight to Barbara Aubrey, if she is there, and I will highlight you. Go ahead, Barbara, if maybe we can hear you. If you're available, Barbara. No, not at the moment. Okay, I'm going to switch over to Tara Lewis. And Tara, I believe your phone says Adela. Let's see if Tara is here. There we go. Go ahead, Tara. Just unmute yourself, Tara. Tara, go ahead and unmute yourself. That's her daughter. She's so crazy.
It's muted, Kazu.
Yeah, they're working on it. Let's see if they can do that. No. Tara, it's still there. When you figure that out, I'm going to read one more message from Jan. Jan, we just saw in Vienna from the UK. And so she says, Master Ohashi, I'm so humbled to be here today and so beautiful to hear your journey in Shiatsu and all the people you've touched throughout the world. I was a student in Vienna this year, my first time learning from you, and it was such a beautiful experience. You treated me for the car accident and the 12 meridian whiplash. I had learned so much. My clients are telling me that my Shiatsu is even deeper now and that my presence bigger. I honor you and for expanding my conscious and so much. Happy birthday, Master Ohashi, and thank you. And thank you, Jan, for that. And now, Tara, let's see, can we get the audio by any chance? If not, I'm going to ask Marco to speak, if Marco Begin is available. Go ahead. Sorry, Marco, I just muted you by accident. Go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Ashi. Hello, Kazu. So nice to see you. Wow. I'm so fortunate to be in this celebration. It's such an honor to be here. And I met you in 1998, Ohashi, when I moved to New York.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh.
Tara is speaking. Maybe you want to give it to her?
No, it's okay. Keep going, Marco.
Yeah. So there's just a couple of things that I wanted to share. First of all, when you showed us the symbol of Hito, person, and the fact that to be human means to support each other, which is such an important message. It was then for me, moving away from my country and being in a country where I didn't know anybody. And it's such an important now, which is, you know, with so much upheaval and violence and disparities among people, that I feel like that symbol and the way you explain it to everybody was such an important image that stayed with me. But most importantly, I also learned in your classes that really what's key for health and creativity is really breath and movement. And I've learned so much from those kind of teachings at the beginning of my curriculum with you. Another thing that I really treasure is the fact that you've always make people feel included, whether they were, you know, for any sort of backgrounds, but also in their kind of physical conditions. It was never like a problem to have some sort of illness or, you know, or not feeling well. It was always, there was always a possibility of working on the process of healing, which I really value and treasure so much. And then the last thing, just really to be brief, is like Ohashi for me, and Bonnie, of course, and Kazu, but especially Ohashi was also kind of a soul guidance, a spiritual guidance. And I have a little image to share with you, which is probably unusual because it's beyond the work of Oashiatsu, and I don't know how many of you know that, I don't know, Kazu, if I can share a little image.
Go ahead, Marco. I'll make you co-host. Are you able to do this? Hold on one second. Now you should be able to.
Hold on. Yes, I am. So this is an image of actually me and my husband getting married. But if you see behind that image, it's actually Ohashi that officiated our marriage upstate New York, actually Massachusetts, in 2011. So I always remember, of course, that day. So just this to say that Ohashi was important to me, not only in my professional development as a somatic practitioner, but also for life and really as being part of your family. So really thank you and all the best from me and Felix and everyone in my family. And I'll see you soon in October, so don't go anywhere.
We'll see you very soon, Marco.
We're waiting.
And what I remember from your wedding is you got married, was it called the Saul DeWitt
That's right.
show? Right.
Saul DeWitt.
You got married with amongst contemporary art.
That's right. And it was the museum, the Mass MoCA, the Museum of Contemporary Art of Massachusetts, and it was in a gallery of Saul DeWitt. And you know, Ohashi came wearing I think Japanese ketas, those wooden shoes, and everybody was waiting in the gallery room, and all we can hear is the steps of Ohashi coming through the gallery, and it was such a beautiful thing. But I also remember that during rehearsal, we had a terrible rehearsal, and we all were like concerned, but it was the best. You still remember Ohashi, right? But it was the best at the end, during the ceremony. It was the best speech you've ever given. So thank you.
Marco, Felix asked me, Ohashi, can you officiate our marriage?
That's right.
So I said, why not? And I rehearse, and become so nervous.
I remember.
I was so nervous, much more nervous than my own marriage.
I know.
I almost fainted.
I remember Ohashi was very, very nervous for that. But then subsequently, Ohashi, I think you've married 2 other couples since then.
Yes.
So if anyone's in need of marriage services, we could get the $20 license for New York State and marry you here upstate in Kinderhook.
Yeah, and I can promise it was the best efficient, you know, that you can find. But it was really, so you're really important to us. Congratulations and happy birthday. And don't go anywhere in October because I'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Marco. That was
I
wonderful.
love you, Bonnie.
Yeah, thank you.
Right now, I want to highlight a very good friend of ours, Tara Lewis, someone that's my age and I consider somewhat of a surrogate sister and a really good friend and someone that we're very proud of for all of her success. Tara, go ahead. We can see you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, great.
Great. Okay, this is a win. I wish I had known that you officiated weddings because I would have had you officiate at our wedding.
Totally.
I don't think I'm doing it again, so you know. But I just wanted to say happy birthday, and like many people said on here, I really consider all of you, Bonnie and Kazuo and Ohashi, to be like family to me. And my parents both studied with you in the very early 80s. And I owe my life to you because I was conceived in your apartment. And I also owe my work to you as well. It's really the foundation for both of their works. And I've continued that. And so it's very deep, very profound. And I'm very grateful, really grateful that you're here and part of my life. And I wish you many more years of practice and life and teaching. And I don't want to talk too long. So that's really, just want to say happy birthday and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tara.
Yes.
If you don't mind, I think Ohashi, you could show her book really
Yes.
quick.
Can I have that? Tara's parents, both of them, my graduate, early part of teaching, Kathy and Michael. Huh?
Yes.
Yes. And then one day they asked me, can I stay in your apartment? They asked me. By accident, we have a summer house here in Kinderhook. We just bought it. So I said, why not? You know, we will be away from New York for 2 months in the country. So you stay there. They stay there for 2 months as our guest. And then 10 months later, Tara was born. So I'm very, very responsible for her health, her happiness, for her life. So when Tara publishes a book, and this is a book she published. So I give a wonderful forward for this book. I have a student like her, 2 generations. 2 generations. I'm so honored. I feel so kind of spiritually privileged, you know, 2 generations. Thank you, Tara. Thank you so much, Tara.
Thank you, Tara. And we miss you always. And I know that you're so busy right now. But thank you for making the time to call in. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful that we have this technology and ability for people all over the world to come and celebrate with us and to talk with us. I just want to give everyone a quick behind the scenes. So I'm here in my little circle, and then you can see Bonnie Ohashi right behind me. And then they can see you all here on the big screen, and we have the nice camera set up right there. And so this is how kind of the setup we have going. This is our office, and Bonnie's very upset that we've taken over the office. So we are already past the 2-hour mark, but we're going to keep going. If people need to use the restroom or take a break, go ahead and just mute yourself, and then we'll keep going. I am going to do a cloud recording. I will put it on somewhere on the internet somehow. Okay, yes. We're going to have Bonnie quickly show a couple of photos. I'm going to switch over to this other camera I set up. Hopefully this will work. Hold on one second. Here we go. Go ahead, they can hear you.
So this is Ohashi teaching in Central Park in New York. In the 70s, you can see how much of a pioneer he was, and very brave.
You can move the photo a little closer to the camera. Just push it up.
This way?
No, lift it up upward,
Oh,
vertically.
can everybody see that?
Yeah. There we go.
Good.
He had an afro in those days. Which means he had a permanent.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, we have hundreds of photos. I just selected these because for me, they demonstrate why he's such a popular teacher. Besides being knowledge, he makes his classes fun. And
this is in Italy.
Yeah, this is from Italy, but it wasn't marked, so I don't, maybe.
In Torino.
Was it Torino?
Yeah.
And then it's another example of having fun while you're teaching. And that was our school in New York City many years ago.
Yes, 27th Street.
And then I have to show this because it was a very important day in our lives. This was the day we got married. And it was the coldest day of the year. It was like 1 degree, and that's why I have a scarf on my head. It was January 2nd, 1977.
And tell them where it was.
It's in Zendo, New York.
Yeah, the New York Zendo. Anyway, just wanted to share those. We have hundreds and hundreds, but these seem special.
Thank you so much. We have lots of more.
We
have lots of pictures. In fact, we have too many pictures. So
we have 4 binders of Italy, I think.
just of Italy. So, all right.
One problem is everything is going on the internet now. So I would really like to have some physical photos from France. Veronique and Bruno.
If you have. So that's over Rudy.
Susan, actually.
Oh,
right
Susan.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Susan, I'm gonna ask you to, I'm gonna spotlight you and go ahead and.
Hi, Susan.
Hello, Hashi. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Kazu.
Oh, Susan.
So nice to see you.
Yes. So
And yeah, I'm in Long Island right now helping my parents, but I've so much enjoyed hearing what everyone else was saying and filling out everything that you've done in this world by hearing from others. Similarly, I feel like I also owe my life to you. You saved my life after a car accident. I couldn't even get out of bed. My neck hurt so much, and eventually I found someone who recommended you, and you put me back into functional order. And then I was able to get back into work after you helped me. And then, you helped so many people that I worked with that I referred to you. And then I started taking your classes, and that taught me how to be a better human and how to be better to myself, and ended up working at the UN. It's just crazy. And I applied all of the teachings from you to my work at the UN, and now I'm just continuing on the journey with all of your teachings in my mind of all the work that I do in environmental justice now. So unlike many others, I am not actually an instructor in OHASI-Atsu, but I use everything that you taught me in all of the work that I'm doing. So I have nothing but gratitude. I could talk forever about how grateful I am to you, but I know you're over time. So you just know you're in my heart always, all of you. Ohashi, Bonnie, and Kazu, you've given me so much. I could never, ever possibly convey it in words, but you're always in my heart, and thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Susan, did I mention that you introduced Annie DiFranco?
Yes.
Do you know that I went to New York to see her? And thank you so much, you arranged.
Right.
I was so impressed, Annie. New life, new
Career.
I couldn't believe that. She's a wonderful on stage without the guitar.
Yeah, for everyone's benefit, Ani DeFranco is a musician who's currently in her leading role in a musical on Broadway called Hadestown. And Ani was also a client of Ohashi for many years while I was working for Ani. And so she also, I'm sure, would convey the same sentiments I have. It's really tremendous what you've given to both of us in healing and expanding our consciousness, and just the incredible generosity and kindness and love. And it's transformational also, you know, for us to experience the community that you've built. And so I think what you can take away from seeing a musical like Hadestown is even that production. What's great about it for her is she's now part of this huge community, much like the OHASI-Atsu community. And yeah, it's just incredible what you've created with so many people being interconnected across the world and for healing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. It's great seeing you. And wonderful stories and your travel adventures. And I didn't know you were in Long Island today, so that's great. Right now, we would like to see if our longtime friend and business partner, Rory, is available as, let's see. Oh, there we are. Perfect, Rory's on.
Hi.
Go ahead, Rory. We can hear you. Oops. Okay, go.
Yeah.
Sensei and Bonnie-san, Kazu, and congratulations 50th anniversary and Sensei お誕生日おめでとうございます。It's just so happy to be here, be part of our celebrations and all the stories. It's just a legacy and great journey of Sensei and Bonnie-san and Kazu. Just give me tears. It's just beautiful stories. Ohashi Sensei is always my mentor. I came New York 2006 and starting introduce Japanese tenugui, actually the Ohashi scalp therapy, and this just introduced Japanese tenugui since 2007 in New York City. And Ohashi Sensei is my first customer. So I made a custom tenugui in New York City. And I still remember first day I met Ohashi Sensei. I was difficult to make a living just doing my own business. So I was working at a company. And Ohashi Sensei called me one time. He wanted to make a tenugui scarf. And I told Ohashi Sensei, I only can be able to visit you before 9 o'clock, either after 7 o'clock, because I have another job. So Ohashi Sensei invites me in the morning, and the time in Chelsea, 27th Street, and Ohashi school is there. And I visit there the morning, very nervous, first time. I don't know, not much people that time in New York City as well. And it was an elevator, and I pushed there, and I took elevator, and the floor have a school, and the OHASI sensei was right there waiting for me there and said, he says in Japanese, よく来てくださいました means, oh, thank you very much for coming here. Oh, it's really touched me. Such early morning, and just a little person came New York, tried to do things, and he was just so generous for everything. And always I visit OHASI Sensei maybe once a year, twice a year. We have a chance to meet. He give me all the word, always just to helps my life to move forward. And a lot's word I always always inside me. So the おめでとうございます and I'm so happy to be here and be part of this celebration, and then see you very soon, maybe July, yes.
July, yeah.
Yes. So I can't wait to see OHASI Sensei, Kazu, and hope I can see Bonnie-san as well.
Thank you so much.
おめでとうご
Thank
ざい
you,
ま
Rory.
す。
And Rory, if you would, and if people are interested, please put your website and maybe your Etsy in the chat.
Oh,
and
yes.
we can find you. I just want to tell everyone that we've been working for Rory a long time, and it's very easy nowadays to find things online and online shopping and this and this and this. But what Rory really gives us is collaboration. And she really gives us all the details about our order. These scarves are made in Japan. She has lots of connections in Japan, and the quality of her products are just amazing. And we visit her every time we're in New York, and she always has the things we've ordered. And I was supposed to submit my design for our 50th anniversary scarf before this party, but I'm going to give that to Rory very soon, and she's going to produce it for us in Japan. And so please look out for our 50th anniversary Tenagui design to be coming this year, I promise. Thank you, Rory, so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you. おめでとうございます。
Right.
All right. We're going to keep moving along, and I know we're a little bit over time. And Gail Mitchell has been waiting very patiently, and I want to give her the floor now. And Gail, if you're there, go ahead.
Yes.
Hi, Ohashi. Hi, Bonnie. Kazu, I don't know you. I haven't met you. I'll share a little tidbit. I met Ohashi when he first came to New York. I think it was around 1972. And I was introduced to him by Rocky Aoki. And I believe you were working on Muhammad Ali before the fights. And he hired a translator, and you worked with my dad and I teaching us shiatsu. And we've known each other on and off over the years. And about 8 months ago, I was looking for an acupuncturist, and somebody recommended Yuka. And she asked me what my experience had been with acupuncture. And I told her, and I said, and I also studied some shiatsu with Ohashi. And she took out the book and she said, "This is my mother." And I knew I was in the right place. And she was the lady who told me about today's celebration. I wish you a very, very happy birthday. Happy 50th, happy anniversary, and lots of love. Thank you for everything.
Now go ahead, it's unmuted. She can hear you now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gail. Really great memories, and from quite a while ago, so that's great.
Yeah, before you were born.
Exactly. All right. Just a few more people we have here. Anya, if you are there, if Anya's here, please raise your hand in the chat and I will highlight you. Otherwise, if Maria is here, I can also highlight you. But if not, let's see, maybe we can show. Yes, did I get all the instructors? Are there any instructors that would like to talk? Or have a message for Ohashi? Do you want me to flip through those pictures really quick one more time? The slideshow?
What did you select? I have more pictures here, but you have so many. You have so many on your computer.
Oh, yes.
So I'll show you. So here. Yeah. So this is yeah, go ahead.
This is the Henry Kissinger. We have a big party. And then I think 200 people came. And I start tweeting Dr. and Mrs. Henry Kissinger since 1984 until he died at the age of 100 years old. And so much I was, blessed by Mr. and Mrs. Kissinger's.
I'm going to switch.
And I owe them lots. And this is
Where's the location?
It's a Chinese Moon Sun restaurant in Chinatown.
When we had
1980, yeah, dinner party. He just arrived.
He was very late, I remember.
But he came.
Oh, here's some more wedding photos.
Wedding at this is Zendo. This is our school, 52 West 55th Street. Take a look at this meridian chart is there. We are so poor, so we couldn't arrange anything. And so we did a wedding reception. And then in our school. And this is
this is a great
hold on. We moved to the 27th Street and Broadway, and a huge school.
And who's that?
And 5,000 square feet. This is the Bonnie Center.
I hate that photo.
No, it's a great photo.
And a huge school, and then Traco is there. He is a wonderful student, gentleman. He helps us a lot. And the two gentlemen aside is an architecture designer.
And Bonnie is in charge.
Bonnie is in charge.
And how many square feet was it?
5,000 square feet.
Amazing.
Huge. And this me, I don't know where.
We found it in the switch.
Oh, whoops, hold on.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Hold on one
But
second.
anyway, this is I don't know when, but somewhere. This is Pamela Hane's party. Pamela is there, and next to her is Kazu.
And I have a rat tail.
Yes, this is her residence in New Jersey. And this is in the Zendo, I'm teaching homologous, homolateral, and cross patterning. And this is a TV, 1973. And yes, Nuri-san, can you read the Chinese character? This woman wear happy coat, Benihana. You see the Benihana coat?
Is that what that says?
Yeah, this is the Benihana, which means the Roki Aoki arranged 3 TV, Good Morning American, ABC, NBC, CBS, and 3 morning show, 1970, I think 4. I become so busy. I become so famous because of this TV show. Supi Sera,
Sorry.
Supi Sera is
Subi Sales.
Supi Sales is a famous guy. He's I'm giving demonstrations on him. Gail, do you remember Rocky Aoki? Yes, he arranged this one.
He was very helpful to bringing you over.
Yes, he was so generous. He made me
Yes.
so famous, and he made me so rich. After this, I have a 6-month waiting list for treatment. This is a San Francisco, 1974. 75. Take a look, 1975 Japantown. And some of them Afro, and all of them hippies. San Francisco, yes. And this is Ivan Nagy. This is Ivan Nagy.
Who is on your book cover?
Yeah, book cover.
This was at the book party
Book
for
party.
Do It Yourself.
And this is a Kissy, 1979 or 82. And I arranged and sponsored him to come to teach in our school. He was a great guy. I learned a lot from him. And this is the Zendo, which really showed, that's right, Kazu is on my lap. This is the first year when Kazu was 1 year old. Yeah. But this is the first Zendo class. Teaching Zen monastery. And we still go every year. And you can see that. And this is Swan Lake I was dancing. And the lady behind me is a professional American Ballet Theater dancer.
Retired at that point.
Yeah, and then I perform as a swan. She's a what do you call?
Well, she's the
male.
male.
She arranged my the shoes by Tabi.
No.
This is Zendo, the Edo Lodge, and I'm standing in front of the lake. I think 1984-5. And then this is a Halloween party. Halloween party. And I don't know what I'm wearing, but anyway, this Halloween. And this is one of the photographs. I don't know who took it, but 1970.
One of your clients.
Yes, this is 76.
It says 75.
75.
At 55th Street.
Yeah, 52 West 55th Street.
Do you have any?
Yes. And this is 1973 May. I took it in New York City in the street. And
Oops, sorry, hold on. That photo got cut off for some reason.
that's enough. Great.
Okay.
Oh, you can show that.
Let me.
Can we open?
For some reason, this photo got cut off.
is that?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the Matsunaga.
Here, let me go back.
teaching.
Let me go back.
This is the stereo. Let's say this is the Prime Minister from Japan, Mr. Masayoshi Ohira, and I am standing with him in front of the Japanese consulate, New York City. He was visiting New York. He became a Japanese Prime Minister after this photograph. Take a look.
What year was this?
1974 May.
Tell them about your suit.
Yeah, take a look at my suit. I didn't have any suit. So previous night, I rushed to the Bond store, which is a Broadway, and smallest one and the cheapest one. I got a terrible suit, terrible, suit. I have no time to do anything. So, and this is a very, very special experience giving a treatment to Japanese Prime Minister. And he treated me so well. And this is the Masunaga's first year. He came 4 times. And take a look at Pauline Sasaki and Pamela Hane, and then I am next to Pamela. And Matsunaga sensei is the center. We have, I don't remember, 16, 17 people came.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah. This is his workshop and meridians. Then this is the Matsunaga sensei.
Oh, he's working on you.
Yeah, he's demonstrating on me. And then I'm practicing. And this is Pauline Sasaki is receiving from Matsunaga sensei. And this is the Valerie receiving the treatment from Matsunaga sensei. Take a look, he looks so young. And take a look at his hair. Lots of black hairs. And he was so happy to be in New York. This is his first trip. And take a look at people so serious. And a small group. Take a look. This is Meridian. We painted on him. And from this point, he pointed he wrote all the meridian in his book Zen Shiatsu, which I published with him, translated. And this is the first class of the yes, Michelle Schumann's there. Yes, he's mentioning already. This is his personal notebook. He showed. This is
I don't know who wrote those
and
pictures.
this is we already showed once. This is a teachers meeting. We invite that famous acupuncturist, and that is yes.
That's great. Well, I just wanted to show some people those pictures because some of them just came up recently and we scanned them. The Masunaga class. Some of them were printed from the anniversary in previous years. We have lots of archives, and I'm sorry that we weren't able to get through everyone. All the archives we have. I think we're going to wrap it there. I don't hear from Anya or Maria, so I'm sorry, but you please call the office if you want to talk to Ohashi. And I think we can give that invite to anybody if they would like to talk to you and wish you happy birthday. If you want to talk privately with Ohashi, you can call us at the office here. I'll put the phone number in the chat. Anything else? Okay, so Ohashi's gonna say a few words and then we'll conclude.
Well, thank you so much for attending. This is a wonderful, wonderful experience for us to have this kind of occasions. And I think this is our future is here. But anyway, I was born 1944, June 11th. 1944, June 11th. June 6th, Normandy landing, as you remember. And then I think July, Saipan Island fell to Americans. So Americans start building an airport to start bombing Japan. And terrible things is all over the world is happening. 1944 June. I think worst year in history. So many people killed. 1945, August 6th, 8:06 a.m. atomic bomb dropped in Hiroshima. I was born in Hiroshima Prefecture, Japan. We are lucky being away about 47 miles away from Hiroshima. But unfortunately, 1945, August 8th, Boeing 29, American Boeing bomber. Can you see the photograph? Okay, but anyway, August 8th, the town where I was born, where I was living, bombed. That is the town that we call Fukuyama City, Hiroshima Prefecture. 40-some miles away from the downtown Hiroshima. But our town is bombed and our house is burned. That is August 8th, 1945. Fortunately, we are escaped to the mountain, far away mountain, somewhere forest. So we are not killed. So, but anyway, this is a terrible time. You know, I was born and then 1 year old. Then when I was 2 years old, cholera epidemic kills so many children, especially babies. And then dehydration. So I was dying at the age of 2 because cholera kills so many children in our towns. But fortunately, my family took me to the Moxa doctor, which he does Moxa and acupuncture. And of course, we didn't have any Western medicines then. So Moxa, blood meridian 23, and conception vessel 6 and 4. I still have a big scar. Blood meridian 23, kidney U point, and conception vessel number 4 and 6. I still have a huge scar just below the navels. Unfortunately, I survived after this Moxa treatment. But anyway, early stage of my life, I have many deaths came near to my life. At the age of 4 or 5, we had terrible starvations, and I was very poor health and fragile. I went to Tokyo to study universities, and then I took English literature. 1964, I entered the college, then majored English. Then when I was graduating, I had to specialize in something for thesis. That time I was very fascinating at social issues, especially racial issues. Why we discriminate each other. Why racial issues so important? And then, so I major and then studied that Negroes, that's we call Negroes in literatures. But anyway, Black literatures. After I graduated, and then I asked my professors, I want to study more because, I didn't want to get a job. I don't want to work, and then I want to study more. So he said, okay, I introduce you some small college in America. So then he sent me a small college we call Tougaloo, Jackson, Mississippi. 1970s. I took a cheapest cargo ship, from Yokohama to Los Angeles, 2 weeks. And then I didn't have money, so I took a Greyhound. But anyway, I went to college, Tougaloo's. Then when I'm leaving in Japan, my professor said, listen, Ohashi, you are so fragile, you don't have any talent, and then if you go to America, you may starve to death. And you cannot work in the, dishwashing in the restaurants or something, you should have a talent in your hands. Oh, that's right. Yeah, like a shiatsu is good for you. And I have never ideas about what shiatsu was. But my professor said, so I took a couple books and then I, went to a couple of shiatsu peoples. Then I came to Americas. Then next year after Tougaloo, I moved to Washington, D.C. The reason why I moved to the Washington, D.C. is because Howard University. Howard University is the best school of the Black peoples. After the Civil War, American government established a special university for liberated Black peoples to educate. So anyway, I came to Washington, D.C. Then I went to the Howard University and tried to get the master's degrees, Negro literature. That's time they start calling Afro-Americans. Then I took out this course. Then, unfortunately, my academic performance is not adequate to continue to study at Harvard postgraduate course. By the time, by accident, I got a small job, a small, very, very expensive health club. And this is the most expensive high-class health clubs. So I got 5 hours a week job. 5 hours, they pay me very well. And they love me very much. Then I was there, I think 6 months or something. But anyway, I left at Howard University. Actually, I dropped out and practically I was kicked out because of poor academic performance. Then by accident, I happened to be working in this health clubs. This health clubs we call Watergate. But people who don't know Watergate, of course, younger people may not know. But anyway, Watergate, big scandal happens, and Nixon was kicked out. And then I become so famous because I was in the Watergate. And this is 1973. Then I came to New York. Then suddenly I was so famous. Many good luck. Many wonderful people I meet. And then this is the reason why I studied shiatsu. So I didn't come to America for shiatsu. No, I'm a dropout from Negro school, you know. So completely different mentality. Because I'm a failed, you know. But anyway, suddenly all the hippies, they love me very much. Because, you know, all the hippies very surprised that I speak Black English. And the people from Woodstock, they stop by to say hello to me. And that time, all that hippies are very much into Zen and very much to the macrobiotic, very much into the yoga, very much in the Japanese cultures, everything. So I become a superstar, which I never came for. You see, I just dropped out from Negro school and I become so famous in New York. And I make a fortune, really make a fortune. Then I realized, oh, this is not so good because by accident, you know. So I start thinking about what can I do this for? Then I established idea that I should establish a non-profit educational organizations. Then when I established non-profit educational organizations, federal government, in this case IRS, recognize us because of tax reasons. But anyway, our board of directors asked me, what's the philosophy, what's the motto, what's the purpose of this OHASHI Institute? Then I think about, my life. My goodness, I came here to study racial issues, all the conflict, and I was born during the wars, atomic bombs, Hiroshima cities. My house was burned down by American Air Force Boeing 29s, and I'm dying of starvation, no food. So I think I said, Hashiatsu for Touch for Peace. This is the reason why I put this title, Touch for Peace. Many people, many board of directors said, it's not touch for health. Touch for health. So I said, no. This is of course touch for health, but when you're touching people, you touch yourself for your peace, your mind, yourself. Then you may have a more peace with your people who are touching. Then may create more peace to the communities, may create the more to the countries, more bigger societies. Maybe, if possible, maybe touch for peace to the world. Well, today is 2024 June 8th. When I, think about touch for peace. Yes, we need more. people are still, suffering many ways. Everybody's suffering many ways. So anyway, thank you so much that you invite me, you encourage me, you support me. Let me continue. Let me continue my work. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'll come here too.
Yes.
I'm gonna put on gallery view for everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you. See you soon.
We miss everybody.
Okay, we see you soon.
Love you all.
I just want to say hi, Bonnie and Ohashi. Been so many years.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Okay, see you in person soon. Okay.
Love you all.
Hi, Liz. We love you.
Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao,
Thank you. It's been wonderful.
Thank you,
Au revoir.
There's Barbara. Thank you, Georgia. Klaus, thank you so much. Lisa.
Ciao.
Au revoir.
Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.
Next time in person.
We'll
À
see
bientôt.
everyone soon. Thank you, everybody.
Happy birthday, Ohashi.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Big hug to all of you.
Buon compleanno.
Yes.
À bientôt.
Auguri, auguri maestro.
Yes.
Auguri.
Thank you.